focus. Oh, that's nice. That's just perfect. Just perfect. Just what I needed. What shit seems. Fuck. What's up, Kenneth? How you doing, my brother? Hope you're having a good night. I'm gonna drink a generic energy beverage. I like them. Good old pomegranate rip. Yeah, some caffeine. I'm gonna try to do some painting tonight. Do my thing. Do something. That's about it. Went out and went for a walk. Did some walking. Some job hunting. So, sounds promising. But I definitely fucked up. Most definitely fucked up. Hey, what's up, Mr. Sandman Stories? I hope you're doing well this evening. Ain't seen you in a minute. Just chilling out. Just got back from walking. Having a caffeine beverage. What's up too early for bullshit? Or bullshill? Not much, just got out of a study group at church. Nice. That's awesome. I remember they used to give us the little workbooks. I don't know if we signed our names to them or... I can't remember. I remember lots of workbooks in Bible school. Vacation Bible school. And one time I went to vacation Bible school at my cousin's church, and I totally renamed myself Lee and went by Lee there. I wasn't Michael for like a whole vacation Bible school. Everybody called me Lee. It's pretty cool. I don't know, just, decided I was Lee. Yeah, guys, make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe. Help us out. And if you're under 18, you can't be in here. Yeah. Well, I hope you're all having a great night. We only got 1 like and 7 people. Oh well. Anyone ever see the videos of people under Las Vegas? Yeah. I've just seen a new one. The guy had a guitar. You seen that one, Jim Rockford? Hope you're having a good night. You see, I just watched one. I don't know if it was new though, but I think it was. Let me think what else. Oh, where he had the fucking spa. They had a fucking hot tub in there and the water was pouring out into the hot tub. What's up, JC? Good to see you. Yep, they can flood. People fucking. There's all kinds of weird shit going on in the aqueducts underneath of Las Vegas. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, it makes the most sense. Get a little privacy. But they had a fucking hot tub they had pulled in there. And what's up, Danny? And people took, I guess they took baths in it. What's up, Ronnie? It's good to see all of you. Make sure you all hit the like, share, and subscribe. We just got back from a walk. We're doing all right. We got a little bit too stuck in our head earlier. I'm going to go try to look at some stuff. The P-dubs, her bumps are getting big, man. It's kind of bumming me out, too. I don't really like leaving her. But for the most part, she's just chilling. I don't think she's, you know what I mean? She's a pretty pleasant dog, dude. She really is. She's like a little angel. Really and truthfully. She just loves me and I love her. I mean, she loves other people too, but we see each other the most out of anybody. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's good to see you all. Would be nice to find a vet that would help out and look after those bumps for free of charge. There are good people out there that need to be found. Yeah, I need to get a job first. I got to get something so we have a place to stay. And then, or together, you know what I mean? Try to find a vet together. It was one of my main goals. I don't know, I'm just scared. Be honest, I'm just scared. I'm scared to take her to the vet. Well, she came out here earlier and laid down on the floor, and it looks like they're bigger to me. Some vets rip people off. Yeah, that seems to be the case for sure. All right, YouTube's starting to piss me off here. My friend that hit the tree, he's doing better. You're going by to see him right now. That's awesome, man. Yeah, much love to P-dubs, man. She's my buddy. She's been my buddy a long time. We've gone a lot of places together. That dog is strong, strong, strong. Tough as nails. And she's cute. So, how can you go wrong? I don't know why they can't find this Guthrie lady, man. Search for Guthrie hit with devastating move. What the hell does that mean? Can we just find her? How are these people kidnapping somebody and they don't want the money or nothing? Or what the fuck? What? So weird. Just let a night terror off in your toilet. Yeah, you look like that kind of guy. What's up, Ontario Secret? Well, thanks for telling us, I guess. Oh, whoa. What? Yeah. Crazy stuff. Wonder how that storm is going on the East Coast. I was thinking. I worked with a guy and his wife who was a mobile vet that worked on horses and cows, and she always took care of my animals for free and gave them the rabies shot. She passed away now. Rest in peace. He's riding a porcelain bus. Damn, son. Yeah. Do I love Creed? I'm not going to say I love him, but I do have some respect for him. You know, because nobody else made songs like that. So, I mean, You gotta admit. The porcelain tuna basin. Gross. Crazy shit. Literally crazy shit. If nobody called in with the ransom, then most likely she's dead. I know. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know why they're fucking with this lady or her mother. And it's just fucking something is just weird. It's as weird as the John Bonet. It's as weird as Jean Bonnet Ramsey. It feels like one of them cases, like the fucking, what the hell? What's one of them famous cases where the baby was stolen or something? The stuff going down in Mexico is crazy. Yeah, I was looking at it, trying to get, but I mean, how much do we know what's going on down there? And oh, fuck, who knows? Just pray for people. Just pray for them. I mean, I don't even know if we're getting the whole story. Today I got to work with horse serum. It
looks harmless. Almost soft.
Sorry. It's what's used in Black Widow Spider's antidote. The vial looks like a shotgun shell. The thing is huge. Fuck, what is that shit called? Ivan, people were using it for COVID. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but ivermectin, yeah. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. They have an antidote. Ivermectin, yeah. I heard a lot about it. I watched a Vice program on people getting clean off of drugs using that. That's wild as hell. But I don't know if that's what Denny was talking about. Boom, 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 boom. Who in the heck? What is all this? It's extracted out of horses and used. It's basically used for when you get bit by a black widow spider. Wow. What's happening in Mexico? The fucking cartel, they shot El Mecho yesterday. Actually, it went on like a couple of days before that in Riverside, California. And whatever happened with El Mecho, ex-policeman, now he runs a cartel, the CNJ or something. And whatever happened, they shot him. You're going on tour this spring. Any good shows? What do you mean going on tour? I work for medicine and vaccine. Boring, but keeps you busy. It's very important too. That's awesome, Denny. Thank you. So yeah, they caught his brother-in-law in Riverside, California, and then some other shit went on. And like I said, whatever happened with Mr. El Mencho, they shot him. He's dead. So then everything went fucking crazy. His fucking army, his fucking people, gang, whatever you want, cartel, started making threats, started burning shit, said they was going to kill innocent people. I think they fucked up a Target or something. What the fuck? No, Costco. And then... and this shit's going on all the way down into, what the fuck is it called? I can't even think of it. Something with a V. Oh, man. What is it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. The Love Boat went there all the time. Puerto Vallarta? Is that it? I don't know, but it was on the west side. You heard Spangel's back. I don't know them too much, but I know they're weird ass electronical band. It's pretty cool. Ballartador, Veracruz. Yeah, Veracruz is on the east side though. This was going on. Fuck, I can't think of the name of it. What shoes you like? What shows you like? Well, I'm confused. If they legalized ibogaine, a lot more people would get off of opiates. Once you do it, you have zero withdrawal. Wow. What's up, Bass Fishing? Hope you're doing well too, sir. Guys, make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe, please. Please and thank you. We really need the help. Can you eat some gabagool on your live? Hey Siri, what is gabagool? An odd paranormal being. Cannibalization in humans. What? There's weird shit going on here. I'm confused. My buddy just got harvested some chem dog. Damn it, bass fishing. That sounds amazing. Go away, Siri. What's up, David Chappelle, Sr.? I hope you're all right. Doing well. Having a good evening. Ooh, look here. Lanterns movie 2026 about the Green Lanterns. That'd be pretty interesting. On the head of New Generation Cartel. They finally shot him. It was a Sinaloa cartel. Got him. Really? Pouring down rain in Oregon. Yeah, I'd like a nice Oregon rain. It's crazy they deemed Trump's tariffs illegal. Now these companies get a refund, but not us who paid for the stuff. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired of it too. I think you guys are getting the point now. They just don't give a fuck about the little people, do they? And they just keep running on with their fucking bullshit. And they tell you it's all right, but it ain't all right. Fucking groceries are through the fucking roof. Rent's through the fucking roof. And oh, everything's okay. No, it's not, motherfucker. Everything's not okay. I hate to bring up politics, but I forgot to mention it. Oh, it's all good. It's all good, man. We can talk about it a little bit. I just don't want to get consumed because it really put me in a lot of this shit has put me in a bad mood. Trump owes Canada and Europe a bunch of money now. I don't doubt it. He's a fucking, I don't know what to even call him. Don't put billionaires in charge because they don't understand us and we don't understand them. And the motherfucker has never went grocery shopping in his life for himself. So, maybe if he had to go and see the fucking sticker shock that we did, maybe he'd understand. But he's above that fucking bump, Like his fucking interest fucking pays our bills. The whole thing's designed to fuck up though too. We can cry about it, bitch about it, but isn't the whole system rigged anyways? I mean, what the fuck is money? It's got all these weirdo symbols on it. They got a fucking stock market. You try to make sense of that. And it's all demand and, supply and demand. It's an Italian meat, the gabagool. Okay, I thought it might be. I just like to check. Somehow some other shit come up. I heard that about the American hockey team. He's more worried about partying with the USA hockey team. They're fucked up, dude. But oh well. I don't know how many more years it's going to be because... And listen, we do not want J.D. Vance in there. He's an emo conservative. with his eyeliner. And we don't even want to deal with that. But yeah. Oh well, just have to wait for better days. It's a shame we have to wait 4 years. We should get a do-over. I paid around $14,000 to the government last year in taxes. Makes me sick that millionaires get to put their hand in my paycheck, of course. It's ridiculous. All we got is Jesus, man. Praise Jesus. He would have turned these money tables over. But I don't know. Anybody seen any good movies or concerts? Living paycheck to paycheck, and they are rolling in dough. Yeah, he ain't never done nothing but rolled in dough. Cup of fart. Why would you say that? May the Lord continue to bless you and keep you safe and healthy. You too, Freddie. Thank you, man. God bless you. I hate it too. Pay all these taxes and pay more during tax time. Mark Chapman, what's up? You leave that Lennon alone, brother. Leave John Lennon alone, Mark. Yeah, I don't know. I never have, played with farts, lit them on fire or any of that stuff, or, fart on somebody. I guess I've farted on P-dubs, but it was essential. And it may have helped us warm up. But, I regret it. And P, I'm sorry for ever farting on you. I'll try not to do it ever again. It's not fair, I know. But, sometimes it happens. What else is going on? Well, somebody saved a deer. It's always nice to see people and deers interacting. I don't know why, but I kind of like the ways deers look. They're kind of cute too. Wouldn't mind having a pet deer. Have you guys seen the service ponies? Instead of a service dog, they got service ponies. And they go in the house and shit too. You could walk around with your service pony. I don't know. They're about 3.5, 4 foot tall. I don't know. No, probably not 4 foot. Probably about 3 foot tall service pony. Yeah, thank you guys. Shouts out to all our mods. We sent hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars to aid other countries. I already know. Then we could put that money in the American pockets. They want to keep us subservient, dude. I asked the carnival one time why they never paid us, why they didn't pay us good, and they don't want you to leave. They don't want you to get enough money to leave. It's like the old school coal miners, dude. The gems. Get her done. What's up, get her done? Yeah, they don't want you to get enough money to be independent. So they always held back money. It's all fucking made up anyhow. If they wanted to give us more money, they'd fucking raise the fucking wages. I guess if you think about it, it's up to us to fucking, And it'd be hard, but to make that change, you gotta get the proper people in the proper places. We got all these elite around us playing games and doing weird ass shit and fucking with our fucking money. It's not fair. It's not fair. Where would they be without us? You know? When their plumbing bursts and when they need their fucking fancy clothes dry cleaned and, you know, all the things that people do underneath of them. The guy that goes and gets Donald Trump's groceries. He probably has a truck come in. Hey, what's up, Pilla? Good to see you this evening. Hope you and Jason are doing well. Yeah. It's sad, man. There's a whole lot of breakdown and, you know, talk about the infrastructure in this country, the fucking roads and shit. The cities that are falling apart. Quality of water. We have given over $1 trillion in foreign aid, and I was reading every American that made less than $150,000 a year could have gotten a check for $500,000. Oh yeah, that's facts. But like I said, they don't want us to get too much money. They control the fucking money. What the fuck is money anyways? Fucking number they made up for a piece of fucking paper. Yeah, it'll get you mad if you think about it too much, but also you don't want to be you don't want to be happy in slavery either. Every once in a while somebody's got to rise up, or we get to this point where they fucking just run our fucking lives. Oh, but it's a democracy. I just never agreed with it. And every couple years or every year they come up with a new type of recession, depression, or whatever you want to call it. Inflation. Just think how it would stimulate the economy if the middle class would get $500,000, but the rich would end up with that money if we got it. I don't know, man. I'm down with it. Let me say that. I'm down with every American getting $500,000 for sure. Who knows what kind of fucking crazy shit would happen? Who even knows? The smartest thing I could do is fucking jump into a fucking warehouse or storefront or something and just fucking pump it out, dude. Get the machines I always needed to run a fucking clothing thing and hire a couple people. People probably wouldn't even want the job, though. They'd have $500,000 themselves. Shit. I mean, if you was working at McDonald's and you got a check for $500,000, could you go to work the next morning? I mean, let's be honest here. And let's say it was a rough week. Drug dealers would become billionaires. Right. You'd see changes, that's for sure. You'd definitely see some crazy shit. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking billionaire drug dealers. And then they'd become presidents. So maybe this thing would work out. I mean, you guys already gave a fucking weirdo billionaire a shot at being president. What would be so wrong with having a drug dealer president? I mean, if he doesn't eat babies, he's already +1 right there. You know? Shit. We can forgive him for selling drugs. As long as he never went to that fucking island. Everyone would quit and the rich would have to do their own work. That's true. If you gave the maid fucking $500,000 check, she'd think twice about washing your skid marks out of your fucking underwear. Can't blame her. Can't blame her. It's interesting, though. Oh my God. Woman threw his stuff off the third floor balcony. So the man threw her off the third floor balcony. Pretty crazy. Guys, you gotta chill out. You gotta chill out, dude. It's no way to live. You ain't gotta throw his stuff off the fucking balcony. And you definitely don't want to throw a human off of a balcony. Oh, what's going on in Santa Cruz? They had a mental health incident yesterday, and Santa Cruz was partially closed off.
Walked off from Walnut Avenue all the way down to Church Street. I would say there's about 10 to 12 units out here. This has been the scene for the last 2 hours. Now, the focus is on this building, the Palomar Inn, which is a single-room occupancy apartment complex. Now, there's been some sort of commotion happening at the top of the building. We believe that someone has barricaded themselves inside their room and has been seen throwing objects out of one of the windows. Specifically, we've seen plates, furniture.
That's crazy. Santa Cruz. Chilling warning for parents as MRI scans show phones are damaging. Oh boy, we got some of that going on. Oh, message for review. My younger brother's girlfriend dropped their 1-year-old baby off a balcony. That ain't cool. That ain't cool, man. No, that ain't cool at all. I ain't down with that. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's just like we were talking about certain people that own dogs and how they treat the dogs. Just leave them in the airport and shit. That kind of fucking around it shows you what kind of person that is. If you drop your baby off a balcony, then I gotta think you're probably, you have some type of psychosis. Not unlike Nick Reiner, a chessboard. Okay. I told them they would both be in jail if he didn't catch the baby. I don't know, some people would probably say he deserves smacked even if he did catch the baby. And he shouldn't, for both of them to be cool with that ain't cool. You don't want to put the baby through that. Just the jolt alone might hurt the baby. Also, why scare the devil out of the baby all the time, What's up, Sandwich Adventures? Hope you're doing well. Go check out both these guys' channels, Mr. Sandman Stories and Sandwich Adventures, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. And also my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Well, my mom has all their kids now because social services took them. See what I mean? You're out fucking dumping your baby off a balcony. You should have had more respect. Chessboard, they keep us held down. Yeah, they do, man. I think it's time people start realizing it. It's a country for the people, by the people, we the people. So why then do we have these fucking idiots in charge? I don't know. I don't know. It's all maddening, anyways. We didn't know how good we had it when we weren't, being so oppressed. I visited my former bandmate and close friend. He has stage 4 cancer. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's horrible. We sat in the studio and remixed some of the stuff he wrote in the early 90s. Nice. They didn't feed their kids and locked them down in a bedroom with one mattress on the floor and would leave them for days, and the 8-year-old had to act like the mom. Yeah, that's why they get the kids taken, dropping them off the balconies, fucking. That's a shame, man. That's a shame. My buddy's going through something like that right now. He can't even find his baby's mama. He's got the kid, though. He's been fighting and fighting and fighting to get custody. And it's almost like, they just take her word for it, and she's a fucking druggie. And all the kids' teeth were rotted out of their head. Oh, wow. From malnutrition or something? Man, that is crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, it sounds cool, Sandwich. You guys remix some stuff. I hope he beats that C word. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do some painting, come up with some shit, do some shit, get some shit fucking cooking. Because they would just feed them Coca-Cola in their bottles. Oh my God, dude. Did you say this was your sister? Hold on. Or no, they were just people you knew? Hold on. I gotta go back. My younger brother. Damn, dude. What's up, Dan? Hope you're doing well this evening. Damn, man. That's crazy. Well, you watch how people act like that, like I said. And when they show you who they truly are, either they're, especially when they're doing something fucked up when it has to do with kids, they're a piece of shit. And if it was so-and-so's wife or so-and-so's husband, and you sat back and watched it, you're just as bad. As far as that goes. He won't beat it at this point, but he has a healthy attitude about it. We have had a pretty good almost 60 years. I'm terminally ill as well. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's horrible. Guys, check out Sandwich's Adventures, dude. He's a verified fucking intersection gnome. Highway gnome. Highway wizard, sorry. They have 4 kids. Damn, dude. That's a hard story, man. That's a hard story. Putting Coca-Cola in a baby bottle and throwing them off of the balcony. It's probably, hopefully them kids grow up and become like, very successful and happy. Since they had it so rough. I wish we could go back in time for sure. I'd take my aunt out right off the bat. She would have went to mess with me, and I would have just beat the shit out of her if I had a chance to do it over. Would nobody been able to help her either. Anyways, I hope you're all having a great evening. I hope you're not in a bad snowstorm or any of that stuff. All right, we got some new subs for Sandwich and Mr. Sandman Stories, guys. Oh, thank you, Denny, for the donation. God bless you. Much appreciated. Hope the snow's over. Yeah, thank you, Denny. Out here, it's warm. It's like 50s. What's up? You got me in trouble? How'd I get you in trouble, Evan? I told you some bad advice about the landlord. Oh, shit. It ain't landlord problems, is it? That's better than old lady problems. Yeah. It's crazy. My doctor told me after my back surgery I need to go on a carnivore diet to lose weight. Asked him if he's seen the price of meat. Right? What are you going to fucking eat? Exactly. Meat's the most expensive. Right now, we're looking at toasted cheese sandwiches. And that's if you can get 2-day-old bread. You know what I'm saying? And the cheese is questionable. It's a cheese product. It's not necessarily cheese. And you're probably going to have to use sunflower spread or something. You can't have regular butter because that's expensive too. Yeah, she was like, I know what you said. I said, how? And she touched her nose. The landlord said this to you? Listen, if Evan's landlord is in here watching him, please leave Evan alone and let him have a month's free rent for not getting the oven fixed. I mean, just fix the oven, lady. She said she knows. That's crazy. She's playing into your paranoia, dude. I'm doing it again. I'm not trying to, but I don't think she's really here. I'm not sold on it. I can't imagine your landlord would fucking... What do we even call that move? Like podcast stalking or something? She's like, that's fucking wild. You must have showed her or something. Well, we're still asking her. Mr. Sandman said he's into them Ramon noodle diet. Hell yeah. Oh, you meant ramen. Dude, $1 million idea right there. Ramon noodles. Why hasn't it been done? She needs to fix stuff. Yeah, Dan had already had you a new oven in. He wouldn't browbeat you for it, and he'd sit down and watch the podcast with you. Listen, guys, we need to get together as a group and come out with Ramon noodles with the Ramones on them, and maybe a sticker. Like we'd have a sticker in there or something. We could have different flavors, one day. Would like to send you a care package about, you can't say much on here about the info since these trolls. Well, they already know where I'm at. So, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, hit me up an email and I'll send it to you. There you go. I want to be sedated, spicy fucking chicken flavor. This is $1 million concept. If you guys steal this off me, please cut me in on it, man. Ramon noodles. We have Mr. Sandman to thank for it, though. He inspired me. Hell yeah, you can send me stuff as long as I can make the rent this week. Otherwise, we're going to be giving away a lot of food and shit. I don't know. I'm just stoked on it. Ramon noodles. We're going to run that through an AI generator and we'll have a perfect product. We got to do something different with ours, though. We need to have a beer flavored ramen noodle, I think. What did you say? I want to be sedated. I have to keep thinking up on another one. Dan says he keeps 4 stoves on backup. Yeah, I don't know. She just got caught with her pants down and his stove went out. And she thought she was going to slip by the fucking winter. You hook that up to a diesel, an AI generator. Maybe. Hippocrates. What's up, man? An AI generator. It sounds so amazing, don't it? It's really not. Hey, it's patient before somebody steals the idea. We need to patent it. Yeah. Ramon noodles. beer cheese noodles. There you go. Fucking, what else could we call them? Man, we're on to something here. Make the noodles look like those silly bands that were back in the day. Dan says one goes out, we change it and fix it in the shop. I think we shouldn't stop at Ramon's. We should have Ramon noodles, which is ramen noodle, but with a flair. There you go. Guinness Irish mac and cheese. Yep. And then maybe we do like another band or something. Maybe we do all punk band. Punk band ramen noodles. You could have like the Dead Kennedys could have one, and the Misfits. People buy the shit out of them, dude. We make them a little bit cheaper. Slipknot. Yeah, we could do a spicy Slipknot. For sure, dude. And then each one of them comes with a sticker. Or a code. You know, like a code, Black Flag beef. Right? I think we're on to something here, guys. Ghost pepper, purple noodles, and have Ghost, the band, yeah. Have Papa, whatever the hell his name is. I'm not a big Ghost fan, dude. People go crazy for him, though, so. You know, people love Ghost. Yep, we could have Metallica. Could have Metallica ramen noodle. Slayer. They already have hip-hop snacks. Or maybe they had noodles. No, they had chips, right? I heard a radio show today about YouTubers. Have you ever felt like a crumpled up piece of paper? They say that's what happens. I don't care. I was already fucked up. I was already messed up in my head anyhow. I mean, yeah, this hasn't been like the greatest thing for my brain. But on the other hand, it's not like, you know, I haven't had trauma anyhow. Twisted Sister teriyaki. Name one Nirvana, but I have a shotgun picture on the package. Oh my God, that's horrible. Courtney Love might go to prison yet. They think they got her fucking trafficking people, and Naomi Campbell too. Damn. Bunch of weirdos, bro. Bunch of weirdos. Which one? Hey Siri, what supermodel was David Bowie married to? Amon. Okay, so it wasn't Naomi Campbell. Amon. She wasn't doing that shit. Hopefully. Yeah. We could come up with a, you know, something for Nirvana too. Anyhow, it's a cool idea. Started with the Ramon noodles. I think that would be perfect. Billy Idol, white noodles, white wedding. Yep, $1 million idea. I think we should use better quality though, better quality noodles and all that. Oh shit. Get down with the get down. Get on down. Ugh. Ugh. Fucking Bob's Burgers. I hate that show. Can't get into it. I tried. I got me a bonus rip it. Oops. Bonus rip it. you say? Organic noodles. Yep. If I had my chance, we'd have Ramon noodles. Shouts out to Denny for the donation. Thank you very much. If anybody else wants to donate, we'll put the donation links in the chat. And we're just heating up one of these fucking generic sandwiches from the Dollar Tree. Fast break or whatever it is. Fast something. Fast sandwich. A fast switch. Yep, it'll tear through your gut. What else is going on in the news? Trump was making fun of a New York City emergency snow shoveler. Why? Why would he do that? People are pissed now. What's the weather? There's a restaurant where I live that takes those noodles and tries to make them gourmet. I like some good fucking Asian noodles, dude. Is our donation link not working too? It's very possible. Oh, there it is. We're good. Homeowner says property is being inundated with golf balls. Having golf balls hit his property. And there's no courses nearby. Do 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 do. Just stepped into the twilight zone, baby. Yep. Trump's mocking
Mayor Mamdani, thanks so much for joining us.
the emergency snow shoveler program.
Snowiest since 1869. Earlier today, there were reports of some power outages in some parts of your city. What can you tell us about that? And has anyone been hurt in this storm?
I bet he's never shoveled snow.
So it's a real pleasure to be on, Jake, and I can just start with the power outages. So we were alerted to the fact that about 10,000
people
lost power, mostly concentrated in the Rockaways, and this time about 8,000 of them have recovered that power. We sent out emergency personnel to inspect the conditions, as well as opened up 3 warming centers to ensure that for any New Yorker who was without power, they had a place to stay warm and to stay safe. Because as you said, this is one of the largest amounts of snowfall the city has
Man,
ever
you can't make this shit up.
The first blizzard since 2016, and citywide we
Fucking
saw
weirdos.
19 to 20 inches. There were
Can't even
parts
read
of
this news.
Staten Island, we saw 24 inches of snow. Now, thankfully, that snow has
Rescued kitten. You can't beat that.
I can tell you that we don't have any indications that anyone has lost their life.
What's up, P? You came for your piece of the sandwich? Fast bites.
Over the course of this snow, where they can be safe and they can be warm.
Storms also, of
The
course,
mayor in New York City's been helping out people to shovel out snow. Right. Carson, I mean, no offense to Carson City, but they could have done that too. It was bad. It was impossible to walk.
I can't tell you an exact time. I can just tell you that we're going to be using every.
I'm used to coming from West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and New York, and seeing how well they get the snow out, and then watching it here, it was just like nobody gave a fuck.
I began my day today with them at around 6:30 a.m. seeing their Blade Runner.
But it's okay.
Where they showed me that by 5:30 a.m. this morning,
nobody died.
99% of our city streets with a first plow attempt, and that continues through the day as they have 2,500 hardworking men and women on every single.
He wants free health care.
Right now, actually, there will be about more than.
Yeah, we all want free health care.
More than 2,000 about to go.
I barely ever had health care my whole life.
Snow shovelers to help remove snow and ice from public areas, offering people $30 an hour.
So they got us
House
trained.
Republicans, are criticizing you for requiring workers to bring multiple forms of identification to sign up for that job.
And in Boston, they're all snowed in.
In Zoran Mamdani's
It's the best thing to do, man.
It takes 2 forms of ID to shovel snow, but no ID to vote.
Getting out there driving is going to cost you money, maybe get you hurt.
Well, here in New York City, we
Dan says P-Dubs rules. Yes, she does. She's a good little girl.
For someone to actually
She's a
for
princess.
this kind of a job, and so that's what we're
She's
asking
a
for.
princess.
Forms of identification. It's a long-standing city program. It's a long-standing city policy, and thanks to the hard work of TSNY, they've expanded their capacity for how many New Yorkers they can supervise at a time. Now up to 1,800 per shift.
Yep.
And so these hardworking men and women.
She's a pretty darn good dog. She's my best friend too.
The work that sanitation has been doing, and they're clearing crosswalks, bus stops.
New York City's paying $30 to $45 an hour to shovel snow. But take in mind how much it costs to live there and rent and all that shit.
The mayor of New York, and he's a very nice person.
I pay no deductible on my insurance, and I'm lucky, but I pay for it.
We're having a massive snowstorm right now, and I've heard that he's asked people to come out and help shovel the snow. Okay, so you get a shovel and you start shoveling.
$30 to $40 an hour
But you can help.
to shovel snow in New York City.
Actually praising you in there for being.
Man, I would have been out there for 10 hours.
Have you talked to him at all about the storm? If you need federal assistance, how often do you talk or text with him?
You know, I will keep those conversations.
It's good shit.
What I will tell you is that.
Well, Donald Trump, he don't need to fucking run his mouth about it. You know what I mean?
Including that at the Oval Office.
Fuck it.
Shared right after. We're always focused on New York City.
New York figured it out.
We are actually helping New York City, and frankly, this
And,
snow shoveler program is one that allows every
what's the big deal?
Worker to be on the plows, to be on the salt spreaders, to get this city.
I would love to have a job like that.
To disperse about 50 million pounds of salt, and then these snow shovelers are the ones who supplement the work. Frankly,
They give you a brand new shovel.
we've seen.
I want a cold shovel
As
though.
the law, property owners have to clear
I got
the
around
in front of their property.
6,500 in dental work. Luckily, I only paid $20 per visit. I hope the rates stay low for our dental and health insurance. Hell yeah, man. It's great seeing you tonight, Freddie. They moved my friend into a different room and they asked me if I knew the password. Yeah, password to visit somebody. There's probably somebody he said he didn't want in there. Somebody must have been getting on his nerves.
And allow people to bring things to the attention of authorities. But what are the authorities going to do with that?
Or it might just be a family thing. You didn't know the password, so they told you had to go, or what?
So it's exactly that, Jake. It's actually to inform a lot of the new policies we're going to be putting together.
Man, that's messed up. Sorry to hear that, man. I hope you get to see your friend. And I hope they're doing all right.
Whether it be the kind of absurd.
Yeah, I got to think that they only want so many people to come in. He hit a tree, right? What's up, Legend El Zorro? I'm doing okay. We're trying to get through it. Another day. Another day in the fire.
We're going to have one of these in each borough to make sure that when we are putting together our comprehensive housing,
it's crazy.
we're putting together our.
Real rough day for first victim of AI agent harassment. Warns thousands more could be next. AI agent harassment. Turn it off, man. Let's start over. Are you still sick? No. I'm better. I mean, I've just been having mood fucking swings. I've been having like, I don't know. Just been kind of down or something. Yeah. But we're not physically sick. We took a long walk today. A little bit tired from that, but it actually made me feel better. Hit the ganja if you can. Yeah, if anybody wants to donate for us to get ganja, we could use it, but we'll really need the rent. We put other than that, come on, CX. Get out of here, dude. CX is better than IP2 though. I like CX better than IP2. Walking's good. I've been drinking pure coconut water instead of soda. It helped me lower my blood pressure, and I lost 5 pounds in a few months. Yeah. Yeah. I drank so much caffeine the other day, my head was fucking ringing. Those energy drinks I drank, the Arizonas, that's what fucked my whole sleep schedule up. That's what started it. I got all fucked up on that shit. But yeah, you're right. I mean, you eliminate some of that stuff and you'll definitely see a... You don't want to be in a position where eating is, entertainment. But I really love eating, dude. I just had that sandwich and I'm good. But if I fucking had somebody set a steak down in front of me with mashed potatoes and gravy, I'd tear that bitch up. Oh my God. Coconut water's a good hydrator. Yeah, you got to take care of yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. It also helps your immune system. Lots of potassium. That's what I need, potassium. I was born with a potassium deficiency. They told my mother I had 50-50 chance of living. My potassium was so low. And I hated bananas for the longest time. They were just giving me bananas every fucking day. It's okay, Pete. Let it go, girl. Let it go. Let it go. Cranberry juice really helps that. Needs to be not from concentrate, though. With the potassium, I'll be damned. I like cranberry juice. I don't mind it at all, to be honest with you. I gotta go check on something, make sure I don't on my door or nothing. Crazy days, crazy nights. He does make a better door than you do a window. Or I don't know what I'm saying. People having problems out there with parking. Picture me, Karen. I don't even have a car. It's not my baby. You know what I mean? What a blessing. At times it is to not have a vehicle. But yeah, guys, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. We need your help to share the stream. I'm asking for help. I'm begging for help. Please just let me out. You ever seen that Rick and Morty when he's Tiny Rick? Tiny Rick! Not confused with Pickle Rick, but Tiny Rick. Ugh. Oh, that's great. Nick Reiner grins during parents' double murder hearing. That's nice. Fucking spoiled ass brat. I don't like that dude. I don't like the whole way they're spinning it. But I guess if he's got enough money, he's gonna O.J. Simpson the fucking trial. I don't know how, but I don't know what happened to that boy, but that's some fucked up shit to repay your fucking parents for a life of comfort that he pled not guilty. Yeah, of course. It's one of the things my grandpa told me when I was younger. I always plead not guilty. Never really understood it, but then later on I did. Pled not guilty. I don't even know how the fuck you could live with yourself, honestly. But those people that are detached, they don't have feelings for dogs and throw babies off of fucking balconies and shit. And it's fucked up, man. It is crazy. And it was a Christmas party. They had just gone to Conan O'Brien's. I still haven't watched that interview with Conan about it. I kind of wanted to, but I don't know. You know, back in the day, we wouldn't even have to worry about it because we wouldn't have known. But now they pump it into the news. I saw a video about most of the ice cream sold in stores doesn't even melt. It turns into like this foam. Yeah, it's not like ice cream like we know. You got to pay extra for that. You got to pay like upwards of $30 for a half gallon of some primo ice cream. I don't know. I guess if I was ice cream hunting and I had unlimited fucking money, I'd probably go with Baskin Robbins or an independent place. I used to get me one of them badass fucking milkshakes from Baskin Robbins, one of them big ass motherfuckers. Man, it's better than drugs, better than sex. No, maybe. Yeah, this news is all fucked up. We need better news, damn it. I get mine at my local farm, and we have a big store of all made in the house desserts. Oh yeah, ice cream with cake. Man, I like milkshakes. I like to make it all liquid and just drink it till your stomach hurts. No, I'm joking. It's not a good idea. I used to come back from skateboarding every day and make a half fucking carton fucking milkshake with them giant cups. Or have ice cream for dinner. That was always fun. I mean, like I said, it's better than a fucking drug habit. Just eat ice cream. Root beer floats are badass too. That's my second favorite. Hell yeah, Freddie. That's my second favorite besides milkshakes. Remember Mr. Frosty truck as a kid? Me and Pooh went to a Frost. What the fuck was that place called? Frosty Serve or something? Have you heard of the show Kill Tony? Yeah, I just started. I passed it up for the longest time, but then there was some funny shit on there. I do like the Kill Tony show. I think I like watching the Foster Freeze. That's what it was, Pooh. Thank you. It was so good. Hearing that truck on a hot day was the best. I remember my grandpa making ice cream, and I was so amazed that we were making homemade ice cream. And the way it tasted was unbelievable. Do you know who the Iron Patriot is? Is he the... No, I know who the shaman is. The Patriot shaman or whatever. How's your baby girl? She's doing all right. She's got some bumps on her belly. He was on the 34 episodes of the show. Oh, Iron Patriot. I know who Vegan Patriot is. Oh, he was on Kill Tony. I'm so dumb. Takes me a second. Okay. I haven't seen that one. The one I watched, I watched a few of them. He's wearing an Iron Man type suit. Oh, yes. Standing off to the side a little bit. I seen him while someone else was on stage or somebody was getting thrown out. Yeah, I think I like the compilations better, but I see he's got a new one. I'll check it out. There was another one I forgot too. Another interview. I like watching interviews sometimes. If they're good and they're interesting and it's an interesting person. He's a guy wearing an Iron Man type suit. Yeah, I definitely seen that. And thank you, Sigma Mayor. Yeah, we're keeping her fed, trying to keep her happy. Taking her out. She's strong when we go outside. She does the steps every day. At least 2-4 times a day. His name is Jeff Crabtree. He was the Iron Patriot, but they kicked him out of the show because he kept interrupting everyone else and overstepping his boundaries. I mean, that shit's going to kind of happen. That's like doing a panel. I mean, people are going to talk over top of each other for sure. You got alcohol involved, you know. I don't know. That show's taken off. I mean, it's already big now, but...
Anderson County tonight, questions remain.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah, guys, make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe, please. Let me get more people in here. And I hope you're all having a great night. If you're under 18, you can't be in here. I haven't said that enough. Nobody under 18 can be in my chat room. Pennsylvania farmer turns down $15 million. They wanted to put a data center on his property. And they were going to give him $15 million. What's up, Mr. Trev? Good to see you. Another no war yet in Iran? I hope not. I hope we never have a war with Iran. That's just dumb. They bought him over as a prop, and he tried to put himself in the spotlight. Jeff Crabtree has a YouTube channel. He does live streams on there. Oh, okay. Nice. Yep. Pennsylvania farmer turns down $15 million from a data center developer. Elon Musk has a new town in Texas. Yeah, he's a little bit crazy. But he's probably, you know what I mean? He's probably well off. He has a fancy ass jacket on. Are people fighting outside? Kind of want to see. Yeah, let me see. People are fighting outside. We might have some shit to film. Yeah, just druggies. Some type of drug thing going on. I don't know. Can't figure it out. Yeah. That's the thing about motels, man. They change all the time. Has to do with the people. And if people stay in a motel too long, they start thinking that they own some part of the well, thank you, Legend El Zorro. I'd give anybody a deal right now, man, because we need to pay the rent. And we owe it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? What's going on with the neighbors? Nothing. It's just, there's people who feel like they own parking spots, and you know, I don't know, man. You know, what's crazy is, here's the thing. When you first come to a motel or hotel, or even in an apartment situation, you should really realize that we're living so close together that you really have to make an attempt not to lose your shit. Honestly. I mean, it's a compressed situation. And anytime people get too close together, shit happens. I heard a dude today. Here's the only complaint I'll say. Okay? Because we have been having a problem since the snow of people's dogs shitting everywhere. Because they can't go as far as they go. I walk my dog clear around the corner, right? But today, and also my dog's always on a leash for her safety. But a lot of people that come to these motels and they have dogs, and they don't understand how good they got it, because homeboy doesn't have to let dogs if he don't want to. But they don't want to put their dogs on leashes. Their dog's shitting all over the fucking place. And I hear him say to her tonight, oh, well, you know, I pick it up most of the time, but no, the fuck you don't. You know what I mean? You just fucking, and it doesn't matter what type of person it is. It's men. It's mainly men that are like, my dog don't need to be on a leash. Well, yeah, your dog does. Because if your dog attacks somebody, you're fucked. You know, it's unneeded. You know, everybody has to pay because you feel like your dog's special. My dog's good. He can be off a leash. Yeah, but you don't fucking know. But that happens in motels mainly. Any neighbors, good friends? Nah, they leave. They switch. I've been accused of messing with people's old ladies twice, and I've rarely had a girl in here, and I would never do someone's old lady. Not that dumb, but they get paranoid and jealous and insecure, and it's crazy. You know what I mean? And then you're trapped in their situation, so you really have to keep to yourself. You know, because right about that time, you know, people start focusing on you. You just got to be cool. You got to keep in mind where you're living and what's going on. Not to mention all the outside drama I get. You know, what with people calling here and doxing me and trying to fuck with my head. It's fucking wild, man. It takes a lot of restraint and thinking things through, not just flying off the handle. I don't own a car, so I don't have to fight with anybody over parking spots. You know, because technically, like, there would be another car out there. So, I don't know, you just get tired of it. And also another thing about the dog shit too, when I see dog shit laying out in the walkway, I'm like, people are going to think it's my dog. And I don't want to get into that situation where I have to fucking, you know, plead my case. I take my dog over by the fucking diesel gas station to shit. They don't care. And she's pretty good about it too. And the couple times where she did shit out on the street, I pick it up. I come back and pick it up. Fuck yeah. I don't want to walk in it. But it's just little things. Can't let none of it bother you. Yeah, remember, everybody's poor. Everybody's here for a reason. Of course, we're pressurized. You know, we're like fucking animals in a cage here. There's not even a foot between us. Oh, thank you for the donation, Dan, and thank you for the donation, Denny. We've had, I don't want to say we didn't have any good friends here. They just moved on, you know. I still think about John, how cool he was, but he took off, and then a couple other, how much does it cost to stay here a month? You don't want to know. It's like 400 something a week. It sucks. Anybody could get a sweatshirt off us, you'd be saving our lives. At least give us a fighting chance. But yeah, shouts out to Dan and Denny. We save every dime we get, man. There ain't no fucking around here. Because it's important to me that P has a comfy place to stay. And it could be worse, you know. It could be worse. It could be better. But you have to always be thankful for what you got. If you become complacent, you start motherfucking people, and I've been in this motel for this long, and I'm gonna tell you, and blah, fuck all that shit, dude. It is what it is. Any better options in that area, or best rate you can find? That's a lot of money for a motel. Yeah, it is. I don't know. I want to get on housing or something, but then part of me just wants to leave. Part of me wants to leave. I just have to time it right. Yeah, you're telling me it's stressful. It don't help with the art either, because some days you're just like, fuck it. You don't know what to do or how to act, or it's just fucking crazy. Well, we fought for our ID. That took forever. Then several other little things, and now we're starting to get some structure. I went and put my phone number on some applications today because I didn't have a phone till today. Shouts out to Dan for that. It helps a lot. But yeah. It beats you down, man. The bottom side's even worse, though. When I was trying to buy an RV, yeah, fucking that dream just, I don't know. Maybe if I can get a job and work it. You gotta see how you feel when you get into the job, or how you're gonna deal with the people, or how they're gonna deal with you. And then see if you can do it, get some overtime, or even better would be not to even have the government fucking taxing your money at all, really. That's what you want. But then you don't get a return. But fuck a return, dude. I don't know. Like I said, it could be worse. Could be worse. So we just try to look at the bright side of it. And it does break you down, man. It's, you got to do something. I look at her little face, and I don't want her to suffer. I don't know where I'd take her. I'm pretty good at survival, but when I have to look at her being cold and shit, man, it's a bummer. You never know what could happen in this climate too, in this emotional, social climate right now. You never know what could happen to yourself. I sometimes fantasize about going out there and hitchhiking. He's homeless, Andy Smith. No, but I'm homeless too. I live week to week. That's the honest truth that more people should realize too. I'm not buying into anything here, man. I'm just a temporary tenant. So when you look at it that way, and who the fuck am I? I'm not more important than anybody. People flipping out about their parking spots and want their dogs off the leash, and fuck, man. It's fucking funny. You'll see all these rules and stuff, and then you see everybody breaking them. Yes, it could be worse. I always tell myself the same thing. Well, I just want to be appreciative in life. It's just like that guy we just read about. They offered him $15 million or whatever, and he was good. He's like, fuck it. I don't want it. You can't put a data center on my property. Hopefully his kids fucking stay strong too, but there must be a reason why they want to do it there. You can landowner and end up sitting on a fucking small fortune. My dad and his girlfriend, they fucking sold their shit out for fucking fracking. I don't know how much they got, but nobody seemed to remember all the land that was promised to me, and I never got a cut of anything. I didn't even get a Christmas present. But I know it wasn't my dad's fault. My dad was a very generous person. But he just had a fucked up, witchy fucking girlfriend and her fucked up son. They sold that shit. Yep, $15 million they offered that Pennsylvania farmer. He said, nope, got my shit together, don't care. Man steals $175,000 worth of steel from Maurice Pyre's work site in Philadelphia. And then what? He drove over to the salvage yard and they said, give us a second. We gotta, just wait right there. Hello, police department? I think somebody stole a bunch of steel. Come on, man. That's the dumbest hustle ever, dude. And you had to kill yourself to do it. $175,000 worth of steel. And the construction site says, hey, we lost $175,000 worth of steel. And the salvage yard's like, I think we know where it is. Wah, wah, wah. Fuck, he probably got cut and beat up from it and everything else. Now he's sitting in jail, sitting in prison. $175,000 worth of steel from Maury's peers. Yeah, there's people that are dumb like that. They go out and fucking steal a piece of fucking rail off the railroad, you know, which is, that's a federal crime for one. Number two, there's no fucking salvage yard in the world that's gonna fucking buy that off of you. And plus you got cut up, beat up, everything else fucking carrying it. Dumbass hustles. Dumbass hustle. Yeah, the only way you can do something like that is if you took the $175,000 worth of steel and you'd have to put it somewhere for a while till it cooled down, and then you'd have to fucking either cut it up or do whatever you could to make it not look like the steel that got stolen. Oh, cause an accident for sure. They put them boys under the prison for fucking with the railroad, taking a piece of rail. Like I said, that shit's, I don't even know how much it weighs, but it ain't no easy fucking job. That shit probably bust your fucking shocks out on your truck or something. I don't even know. Dumb shit. I ain't reading that one. Some of this news you can't even read. Federal Straight Time. Yeah, that's who controls the railroad. The feds could probably analyze the steel to compare it to the ones they find being sold. Oh, many, many things. The fucking salvage yard they're not idiots. They know. People bring in fucking wire they took off the telephone poles. The real hustle is airplane wheels. Oh my God. They're really good at finding people for these crimes. Oh yeah. Just fucking lost your mind, you know. I'm going to steal $175,000 worth of steel. Oh yeah? Where are you going to put it, big boy? You gonna buy yourself a warehouse, rent a warehouse out? It ain't gonna happen, man. It's like that dude comes in here all the time, and the first thing out of his mouth is, "We're gonna rob a bank." Well, you just fucking ruined that. First off, people have been shot for less. Number two, I don't think you have a clue on how hard it would be and how much trouble you could get in. So don't put my name in it. Oh, I'm just joking. It ain't fucking funny. I ain't ever trying to rob a bank. And if I did, you just ruined it. Because you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, people that rob banks now. You don't just rob a bank and start spending money and your whole life changes. First off, however much money you get, you know, you're going to have to give up less than probably maybe less than half of it to pay somebody to launder it. And they're going to turn you in. And if you tell your old lady, she's turning you in. And the guys you did the job with, they're turning you in. Fucking crazy talking about that shit. You gotta send that shit to Switzerland and put it in a bank account, or find somebody that does imports and smuggle it the fuck out, and shit. Somebody's gonna rob you if you did get it out of the country. Remember back in the day, that robbery that was in LA, those guys took on all those cops? They must have had a plan, because that's a lot of fucking work. I don't think robbing a bank's that profitable. They mark all the money. It ain't worth the time. Probably watch you for the rest of your life if you were any part of successful in it. Yeah, here's that story twice. That's crazy. Those two guys took on all those cops. They had bulletproof vests on. Shit, they got killed eventually, didn't they? Be a hell of a story to tell. That you were in on some fucking crazy fucking robbery. It's the stuff movies are made of. That's how impossible it is. They make movies about it. That one with Ryan Gosling seemed kind of fucking realistic in a way. Because he got killed and he had to bury it. And fucking he couldn't let anybody know. If he wouldn't have died and his old lady would have found out, he would have went to prison. That's what happens 9 times out of 10. The bank robber tells his old lady she wants to spend the money. They catch you immediately. What's up, Matt in Virginia? Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, it's fun to fantasize about, but let's be honest. Teen trapped, rescued from Queensboro Bridge after TikTok trend. He climbed the Queensboro Bridge. I'm sure they had to shut it down. That probably fucked traffic up. Yeah. I seen what was his name? Something Sanchez. Smooth Sanchez. I seen him climb one of them on live stream back in the day. You got snow there. Ours is melting. Ours is melting away. I'd say another, well, a week of it. We'll still have a little bit of snow, but for the most part it'll be gone. That's crazy. Yeah, if anybody can help us out, anything helps. We're trying to get the money for the rent. If anybody's interested in sweatshirts, hit me up my email. Maybe make you a deal since we're in such a desperate situation. And yeah, hit the like, share, and subscribe. I know we got some more likes out there. Yeah, not a lot of good news nowadays. What? You can fry bacon in water? Fuck that. What do you mean fry bacon in water? I mean, I suppose you can. It's going to be gummy. You got to fry the water off before it's going to get crisp. Damn, dude. Were you able to get the paint you needed? Yeah, I got some paint from Dollar Tree. It's outdoor acrylic, so, you know. I've used it before. It's not flat, it's satin. What's up another times? Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, we got some white. We'll just have to make do if we run out of any other colors. I mean, there is blue, there is some green, and there is some red. And still have some purple. I got my flesh tone. So pretty much should be able to mix or something, you know. Yeah, that's what we want to do. We want to do some painting tonight. Get up early tomorrow. That's the plan, but who knows? Get the fuck out. Stolen de Kooning painting worth $165 million found behind a bedroom door. Man, could you imagine that? $165 million painting found behind a bedroom door. Damn. To an antique store. They sold it to an antique store. It traveled all the way to Arizona and New Mexico. How many miles they traveled? They were both school teachers, and they would take every opportunity to go to pretty much the four corners of the earth. I'll have to watch that story later. You like the Misfit skull on the side? I do too. I need to do some lining on the lettering here. Thank you, though. Can I see the hoodie you're working on? It's the one I got on. You know, I'm going to do some stuff on the back. I put some things on it. We got Grim Street going down the arm. We're going to tune it up, you know what I mean? We're going to do some stuff on the back. Then I got two more that you can see on my shorts, on my YouTube shorts. But just got to get in it, man. I'd love to send them out. Anything helps. You know. Thank you in other times. You like the letters? Yeah, I want to line them. I want to put a small line around them, maybe of blue or something. I think I want to do that. It won't take that long either. So I'm going to probably take one of these dark blue and just kind of go around the outside edge. But thin. I don't want to. Or it could change the color altogether. Yeah, we got to get on it, man. We got to get more of them out there. We need help. And we got two other sweatshirts. I could show you right now. I'll show them. We had a pretty mellow night tonight. I got this one. And it actually has artwork on the inside of the hood as well. But look at the Death's Head moth. It's got some crazy Billie Eilish looking shit. It's got flames on the sleeve, checkerboard. I think I was going to do something to the other sleeve, but then it has the Grim Street across here. And yeah, that's that one. That one's up for grabs. We could make deals on them too. And then I got this one. This one's a little bit weird. I just put Huckleberry Hound on this one. And then the one we got on. I don't know how you guys like this one or not. It's really warm because I made a really crazy hood for it. And it's got angels and David and Miley Cyrus. It's pretty different. One of a kind. We already got a bunch out there, so I mean, the more people that get on board, you know, they'll be worth more. They'll be worth more, especially when I'm dead. I like how you did the Grim Street. Thanks. It's a good color combo. So yeah, man, hit me up. Hit me up. We need the help. I appreciate it, Pooh, JC. Thanks, man. Help us out, guys. We just want to pay the rent and make more art, you know. We're trying to get a job right now so we can, you know, kick back a little bit, believe it or not. It would actually be easier. But we got a bunch of them out there, like I said, and each one's one of a kind. So I could definitely, you know, make you a deal from what we usually require as a donation. Am I still in the Northwest? Yeah, I'm near Sacramento. I'm in Carson City, Nevada. So I guess, what is that, about the middle? Oh, I put a lot of time and work into it. Remember, you know, a lot of times I'll be painting this shit. And the shit will soak in. You have to do 2 or 3 layers. Hey, dude, so I tried to send this ghost back to whatever afterlife because it wouldn't help with the beef Wellington recipe. I don't know. I don't know what that sounded like to you when you thought it up, but beef Wellington sounds all right. You're trying to get a ghost to cook it? I mean, that's interesting. That'd be an interesting YouTube channel. You ghost hunt, and then you try to have the ghost cook a dish. You know what? I take that back. That may be the most genius thing I heard today. So you go hunting for ghosts, and then you try to get them to cook. That's content. That is content. Ghost Hunter. Wait, Ghost Hunter Kitchen. Ghost Hunter Kitchen. You know? And you could even go to locations where the people that worked in the kitchen died. And maybe, you know, you could get possessed by a chef and then you could start cooking. I think you're going to need like a medium. You're going to need a medium. So a medium that's a sous chef. Shouts out to Dan for the donation. Thank you for the donation just now, Dan. Appreciate you. And Denny, thank you. Did you ever like those ghost hunter shows? Man, I just can't. I'm too skeptic, I guess. They seem too hungry to me, and it makes it feel like it ain't real. But what do I know? I don't know. Be like, oh shit, ghost hunter just made a bundt cake, right? You know, you're playing it both ways. You got the people that like watching cooking shows, and you got the ghost people intertwined. I think it might be genius. It's like they find a ghost everywhere. Yeah, and they're going to play it up, and you know what I mean? I don't know. They have their fucking ghost meters and their fucking ghost boxes where the ghost can talk. And it don't even sound like shit, like anything, really. I'm not too big on the ghost hunter thing. I'd rather hear a ghost story than, you know, have somebody take me on a reality kind of. It's like, hey, we're gonna play Ghost Hunter tonight. Don't you guys see that ghost? Look over there. There's a ghost. felt really cold in that corner. I swear, and they have never found anything on those shows. No, it's just like, you know, the ghost whispers, "You ruined my sourdough," and wisp away. Right? Be cursed. Fucking haunted chef kitchen. Ghost hunter chef kitchen. Do I like the Olympics? Yeah. I don't really watch them. What's up, Christopher? You know, I haven't really watched them. I feel like you got to be royalty to watch the Olympics. Or no, I did watch some skiing or snowboarding or something. And I feel like I'm not allowed to watch them. I don't even know where they're at. Are they even on TV? You probably have to have a special channel. So far today, we've come up with two things. Ghost Hunter Kitchen, Haunted Kitchen, and Ramon Noodles with the Ramones on the package. Yep. Ask the ghost, do you like Ramon noodles? Right? They're taking place in Italy. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that shit. It's pretty cool, though. I'm not down on anybody that's into it. What about telepathic dispensary? Like you walk in and they tell you what kind of weed you want? They read your fortune? Dope head tarot readers. So are not on during prime US time. Oh. You gotta watch them in the morning and middle of the night and stuff. Yeah, it makes sense. Telepathic dispensary. They just bring weed to your house. They're like, hey, I'm pretty sure you want weed, right? And you're like, yeah, man, I do. And they're like, here. And maybe you could read, maybe they could do tarot readings of your roaches. You know, like the roaches you have. You bring the roach in, she reads it, she reads your palm, she paints your palm red, and I don't know, man. But Ramon Noodles and fucking Ghost Hunter Kitchen have really got me fired up. I could just see them having Ghost Hunter Kitchen. You have chefs who are competing, and please put Gordon Ramsay in there. He can ghost hunt and fucking cook and scream at the contestants. He could scream at the ghosts. Gordon Ramsay's Ghost Hunter Haunted Kitchen. It's the next level, dude. How do we get our idea out there? And then we can advertise the Ramon noodles. It's like Cheech and Chong movie, still smoking. E.T. Eddie Torres, the extra testicle. Yeah. I love Cheech and Chong. This movie's got better as I got older. I thought they were kind of cheesy when I first watched them. Then later on, I'm like, this shit's fucking fire. Gordon Ramsay cooks in a haunted mansion while cursing out the ghosts. Yes, you got it. You're on the right page there. These fucking ghosts. This fucking beef Wellington sucks. What the fuck is this? And the ghosts are like, boo. You're in our haunted kitchen. This is shite. These ghosts suck. The beef Wellington sucks. When's the last time you cleaned your walk-in freezer? You got chicken on the top shelf and fuck, dude. We should get the bar guy in there too, the bar rescue guy, John or Joe, whatever his name is. They have him and Gordon Ramsay teamed up with Jack Osborne trying to find ghosts in the kitchen. And then the fun ensues. One ghost is like, we didn't have freezers in my day. Right. He's like, bloody hell. These ghosts didn't have freezers in their day. I've seen some great Gordon Ramsays, man. Bar rescue, too. You have to be in the right mood. You have to be in the right mood, man. If you drink one more drink, I'm walking out that door. Fucking Gordon Ramsay is a ghost hunter. See, we could... Yeah, they keep dropping the pans. See, we could make better TV than they put out there. Just us, man. Gordon Ramsay went in a fucking prison and fucking stood next to murderers and stuff. Gave them knives. You ever see that shit? He went into a prison, dude, with killers. Fucking bar rescue. Just meld all these TV shows together. South Florida spot serving iguana pizza faces backlash because they're eating iguana. I wish I was in Tijuana eating barbecued iguana. I'm on a Mexican radio. Down, 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 down. I mean, I don't know what iguana tastes like, but I think they go for pretty good money. One big melting pot of reality TV. It's fucking funny, though. I mean, that's the type of shit I'd want to watch. The bar rescue, the host would always send his wife. Guys would try to hit her up, and he'd go in and be like, what the fuck? Shut this place down. I love it when they do the shut the place down fucking move. Everybody gets so depressed. They can't fucking do it, so they have to shut it down. They have to re-educate them again. You know, the one night they was going real good and they had them real fucking busy and somebody broke a glass in the ice. And they're like, oh fuck, I can't put my hands in there. You know? That's nuts, dude. Yeah, bar rescue's pretty funny. I think that's what it's called. I think there might be a couple of them. Yeah. Shouts out to Dan and Denny for the donations, guys. If anybody else would like to donate, we sure could use the help. Anything helps, too. "100-year-old woman still goes to work 6 days a week. 101 years old. She looks pretty good for, I mean, I'm not going to say good, but she looks like she's doing all right, man. She's in the diamond district buying fucking diamonds and shit. That's crazy. 101 years old. I know 2 places Bar Rescue went to that are out of business now. Damn. They saved them, but, you know, the one dude wouldn't quit drinking. That was obviously his problem. And fucking John will sit there and do the math. Oh, you drank fucking $100,000. You gave away and drank $100,000 worth of product, and now your bar's going under. Yeah, it'd probably be a good idea if you didn't have a bar anymore. Just saying. Yeah, it's crazy. They try though, or at least it looks like it. It's probably not as great as they show on TV. That's crazy. Show you how many of them bartenders don't know what the fuck they're doing as far as drinks go. They send them guys in, you can tell by their face that those drinks don't taste right. Or he stops them from eating the food because he has a feeling that the food isn't any good. You know? That's happened a bunch of times. The fucking like nasty looking food they had in the fucking uncovered in the walk-in. That one guy was making, they had pizza at the bar and he got those fucking little pizzas from fucking Dollar Tree and was putting them in a fucking toaster oven and fucking sending them out for $10. Personal pizzas. Oh yeah, we just made them back there. No, motherfucker, these are Red Baron fucking, you know, deep dish fucking cheap ass pizzas. Oh yeah, they're homemade. We just breaded them chicken tenders this morning, man. All home style. Yeah, the one guy just had a toaster oven in his kitchen. But you got to give him credit. People was buying it. You just get so drunk, anything tastes good, I guess. Yeah, give me one of them pizzas. Man, you know what? This is some damn pizza. I'm glad you like it, buddy. I'm glad you like it. We got to get somebody to run to the Dollar Tree and get some more. Come in the back door, take the wrappers off all of them. Our boss at the pizza place would get pissed off if you called the, what was it, the flank steakums. He'd get mad at you, man. He'd be like, that's steak. I'd be like, nah, it's fucking steakums, dude. No, that's fucking thinly sliced ribeye. Your ass. You know what a fucking ribeye looks like. Man, them two babies are connected for sure. Yeah, guys. I hope you're all having a good night. If you can, or if you haven't, please hit the like. Help us share the stream so we can get some more viewership. I haven't even looked to see what our numbers are. I don't care. I'm not letting anybody out of the hooscow. Maybe later. I'll think about it tonight. If I'm going to let people out of the ban thing, it really doesn't help us. Damn, this girl, 9-year-old girl has a bionic eye. Does it shoot lasers? It needs to. Former NFL player discovers coach is his biological father. How the fuck does that happen? That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. NFL player discovers his coach is his biological father. Okay. Man is jailed in Dubai for touching another man's hip. That's pretty wild, too. That's a pretty neat idea for a show. We tricked our electrician into building his own family home. That's kind of a good idea. You hire the guy, you fucking give him all these stuff, and then when he's done working on the house, you're like, hey, I just wanted to tell you, we work on a TV show, and this is your house you've been working on. And he's like, oh, fuck, I wired it wrong. That'd be crazy. Friends of 60 years just found out they're brothers. You can't make these headlines up. Friends of 60 years just found out they're brothers. That's crazy, dude. Anthony Hopkins says enjoy life before it's too late. Yeah. "60 years they were friends and they just found out they're brothers." What the fuck are these people's moms doing, dude? She like fucked her neighbor or something, or the milkman. I don't fucking know. Woman who can't feel pain eats one of the world's hottest chili peppers. She probably has stomach problems now because of it. It's nuts. Hawaiian cat loves surfing with his parents. And I mean, why wouldn't he? Surfing cat. Damn. Is it true that alcohol flows like water in Las Vegas? You ought to see how it flows in New Orleans. I don't know. I mean, you're gambling. You know, you're on vacation. You're spending a shit ton of money. I mean, it makes you want to get wasted. I think some of them places will bring you drinks. The Nugget here in Carson City, I don't really know if they give you free drinks here. It doesn't seem like it. But, yeah, you can go to New Orleans and see the beer trucks pull up every morning. Like at least 30 of them. Tractor trailers. That's a lot of fucking beer and alcohol. China rolls out robot cops in the cities. It's wild. And then there's that girl that drank 21 bottles of vanilla extract. What's up, Vincent Ramirez? Hope you're doing good. YouTube. Yep, YouTube. Here we are on YouTube. Vegas is dead. They said they want it like that. That's not true either. Them people that are in there in them fucking casinos ain't gonna quit. Especially not the ones that have disposable incomes. They said it was dead when I was there, and I mean there was a line of fucking people. I don't even know how wide and how fucking long. Vegas got some cool stuff about it, but it is overpriced, and you know, at the end of the day, you better not have a gambling problem, because that gambling will eat you up. You could fucking spend a whole house in there. But I guess these people fucking, you know, that's what they want. They're trying to buy the stairway to heaven and decide to do a little gambling. Well, wow, such photo. Such photo. That news is too depressing to say. That's too depressing. That's too depressing. Yeah. Man finds himself on a missing kids website. That's pretty trippy. The first time you went to Vegas, you hit the ground running. I don't know what part you were in. I was on that street, Fremont or whatever. I didn't even realize they had Old Vegas. What would you do if you won big cash at a casino? I'd probably be addicted. The best thing I could do is never go back in a casino again and just be happy I won. Because odds are I'm not going to win again. I don't know, man. Maybe we're thinking too hard about it. What would I do? If I had a big sum of money, I would try to find a place. Like a warehouse, storefront type of deal. Get the equipment I need to make t-shirts and stuff. And print on things, laser printers and all that shit. To do what? To make streetwear. You know, make my own streetwear brand. I'd probably hire me a seamstress. I'd show her how to put some stuff together and what I'm trying to do. We'd get different things and we'd put it together. Make our own clothing and art. Plus, I'd probably do my sculptures on the side because I'd have my own warehouse. You're a designer. I'm an artist. I do a lot of different stuff. You can check out my YouTube shorts. I just picked sweatshirts because it was easy to do being homeless in motel rooms. So a lot of sewing and a lot of painting, but yeah. I've been wanting to start I'm looking for investors. Anybody wants to invest? You know, I'll mainly be doing the work. We just need capital. Yep, I'm homeless. Me and my dog. We stay in a motel room, pay out the a-hole for it. If anybody can help us out with donations, we sure do need the help. And shouts out to Dan and Denny for the donations. And we got about 30 some sweatshirts out there right now. Wow, such photo. But, you know, I'm doing it all by hand. I'm hand painting them. I'm hand sewing them. So, would it make more sense to rent? Can we get you a rental? Yeah, man, I'm down. Put me in. I'll generate all the work. If I had the fucking stress of fucking rent off of my back, I think I could work better. Turn up the radio and just get to work, you know? Like I said, it'd be nice to have like a sewing machine involved, but I don't really have time to wait around for it. I got to do what I got to do. I could do more than just the sweatshirts. You know, I could, like I said, I can make some badass sculptures that I know that would sell for Burning Man. I could do a whole fucking float if I started to work on it right now. And we could fucking definitely sell it off to some billionaires for Burning Man. Or millionaires, rather. I'm in the perfect place for it. You should put that towards rent. I'm putting all my money towards rent. That's the best I can do. My dog's elderly and I don't want her to die out on the street. That's why it's imperative that we get these sweatshirts out there, and if people want to help out. Anybody that's interested in teaming up or like I said, investing, I'm not going to fuck you over, you know. We can put the whole thing on YouTube as we do it. But I got to find the right people, man. It's not like I want to stay in motels and stuff. It's just, it's the easiest way to go. But I would have thought I could have got hired for some type of art department somewhere. I mean, I'm an excellent fucking sign painter. For one, I can hand paint signs. You know? I'm great at replicating. It's not that easy though, is it? Nope. It's not. People are jealous and people are out for themselves, and they don't really have time to worry about you and your plight, or however you want to say it. And that's okay too, because you don't want to get too big of a head. You know, I'm not saying I'm fucking Leonardo da Vinci or whatever. It's just, I'm a badass sculptor. I'm a good painter, but I'm a badass sculptor. And all my sculptures, you know, for the most part, have sold. I've built some really impressive shit. People were really impressed. But you had to have a place to hoard up all the scrap. You had to have a place where you can grind, drill, pound, hoist things up over the rafters. And I can do some amazing shit, man. I impressed myself. It really felt good to at least, you know, to make a couple giant fucking pieces of artwork. Now, I don't know how that would fly in most places, though, but being that they have Burning Man out here, like I said, if I had like a school bus chassis or something and the scrap to use, oh, I could make some badass shit. I know I could. I've done it for Mardi Gras. Fucking film studios fucking bought my shit when I sold art on the street. But we picked sweatshirts because it was the easiest thing to do. And people liked my sweatshirts that I was customizing for myself because I just do that anyway. You know, I'm not going to quit doing art until the day I die. You know, from the time I could hold fucking marker or paint or whatever, I've been doing art. Not to make money, just because I'm compelled to do it. I'm compelled to redesign things. I think that gives me an edge. When I was a child, they thought I had a fucking, you know, something was wrong with me because I was always fucking breaking shit and making new shit. And then as I got older, I figured out it was my best foot forward. I really got an opportunity to do it, man. I had an 8-foot tall robot that stood up during hurricanes. I had a skull you could walk inside of, and it had shelves in it, and you could stand on top of it. And I made it all with my fucking hands out of garbage and chrome paint, you know. Yeah, it's a trip. It's always going to be a heartache. Art is. Always going to be a starving artist. And even if you do something that's badass, you're probably not going to get paid for it until you're dead. And that money goes to someone else. Some people are amazed, and some people tell me my art's shit. That's never changed either. Some people get it, some people don't. It's okay though. It's not that bad. At least it's something I got to experience. I have to give credit to my boss at the bike shop who made us go out and sell our art. I don't know that things would have gotten to the level they did if it wouldn't have been for him. I've had a lot of my art stolen, to be real with you. So I've gave a lot of my art away for fucking next to nothing too. And that's not a good idea. Yeah, I've had people steal, most recently, steal sweatshirts off of me. And then dox me on the internet. It ain't enough that Michelangelo robbed me, but he had to fucking dox me on the internet. It's a fucking piece of shit. That's why I'm kind of leery about friends, man. But I got my dog. She's most important. But yeah, I guess you probably left. That's okay. It's a crazy, crazy world. I feel like art's just gets better as you get older too. So that's one of the things that I like about it. Most other things, you know, you slow down and whatnot, but with art, you just kind of get better. But you're only as good as, you know, the last thing you got rid of. You're always going to meet people that are like, wow, it's so amazing. And you're like, yeah, it kind of is, but I don't fucking make any money. What's up, Rocky Road? Hope you're having a good night. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, sometimes you're just like, man, you know, it is really great doing art. When you get your little side job, it makes you tired and you don't want to do art. You only have so many hours in the day. I try to go as fast as I can when I'm painting and sewing, but shit gets fucked up. And you're like, oh yeah, that's right. Do I have a portfolio you could show everybody online? My whole YouTube channel is my portfolio. You can see my oldest paintings in my apartment in New Orleans, and you can see my sculptures on my streams, and you can see my latest artwork on my YouTube shorts. It's the ultimate portfolio. Yeah, no bullshit. Like this YouTube channel is the best I've ever had as a portfolio. But you're only going to go so far on YouTube because YouTube holds me back. They got a vendetta against me. We got several little factions that are against me that would like nothing more than to take me off the internet because they like to see me suffer. You know. But yeah, all my artwork and stuff is on this YouTube channel, DumpStarr. And it's you know, I wish there was more. It's like 2,000 some videos, man. You know those Tool music video sculptures? You talking about the claymation, or you talking about Alex and Sasha Gray? Damn it, when I was in New York, I wanted to go to the Church of Sacred Mirrors, but I never did. I was thinking more like a web page, show a gallery of photos and videos, something where you can consume it all at once. You don't have to dig around. You can look on my shorts, on my YouTube shorts. 15-second videos with music. You know, if you subscribe to me, I guess you must not be subscribed, Rocky Road, because you'd see my shorts. Adam does the art for Tool. You talking about like the stage stuff? Yeah, he did work in special effects. What do you mean he only works with Alex Gray once in a while? Like their whole thing is Alex Gray. Their videos and shit. But yeah, I suppose the physical stage stuff would be Adam and Alex, and then that guy that did the claymation, the guy that did parable, you know, Adam's wife as well, right? Go where the money is. Where's the money? Where's it at? Where's the money? You think I should work with Tool? I mean, what are you trying to say? You got me confused. Go where the money is. Yeah, well, we might go somewhere. It's okay, man. You know, sometimes people help us out, sometimes they don't. I mean, I just have to try to strive to make a better sweatshirt, I guess. Sometimes people get, I don't know, weird about money too, man. I don't think I'm a receiver. I don't think I'm putting out that kind of billionaire energy. Most artists don't. When I was in art class, I drew a picture of a walrus man that was walking on a different planet. They put it on the wall. It was awesome. Hell yeah. See, no, I'm subscribed to you. Are you sure? Because how come you never seen any of my shorts? I mean, that's the best I can do for a portfolio, man. I don't know. But maybe you're right. Maybe I'm a fucking piece of shit fuck up. And I mean, I do feel like that sometimes. But, you know, a lot of these artists died penniless. Kind of doesn't go with money. I could have been a tattoo artist, but I didn't really like the money and the stupid ass shit I had to tattoo on people. So I definitely could have done it. It's not hard for me. Plus I'm very clean and I knew what kind of cleanliness it takes. But it's all good, man. It's just another day, right? Maybe tomorrow will be better. Shouts out to Dan and Denny for the donations. Thank you, guys. Just keep on trying until you can't. And then at least you know when you can't that you tried. It's pretty simple. You can't please everybody. You can't follow everyone's advice. I should do the tattoo thing. Did you not just listen to what I said? Did you not understand what I'm trying to tell you? I don't want to do tattoos. I don't. Not really for anything, really. Not money or fucking love. I don't want to do tattoos. I've done it. I've been an apprentice several times. Yeah, shouts out to Dan and Denny. And all the people that took a chance on us and got sweatshirts and stuff. Artwork. Everyone that helps us out. We're going to try to get a job anyways, Rocky Road. So, you know, so much for the art thing. That should make our haters pretty happy. We're trying to get us. So I guess I am going to go where the money is because not too many people want to help us out here. There's not a lot of art lovers on YouTube, or at least on our YouTube channel. So why don't I like tattoos? Because you got to do stupid ass shit people want on their bodies. It's permanent. They jump all over the place. They keep coming back and wanting more dumb shit. No, thank you. Plus, how am I going to, if I do tattoos, I got to pretty much pay whoever owns the tattoo shop to let me tattoo. So now I'm looking at 40% of my take or something. It's just dumb. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do tattoos. I'm a sculptor. It took a long time in my life to realize that. I'm not a tattoo artist. I can do it. Apologize. I was just trying to be helpful. You know the scene a lot more than I did. I guess I was just looking logically. I don't know who's right or wrong, bro. I'm not going to fight with you about it. And I'm not mad at you or anything. It's okay. I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. It's very confusing for people as well. The whole artist thing. Damn, there's only 2 people in here. I think my rule is I go smoke a cigarette when there's only 2 people. What the fuck? Listen. So you want me to go to New York City where I can't afford to rent? You want me to go to LA where they got all kinds of problems? You just seem like you have a lot to offer. Yeah, but nobody wants to. Why wouldn't they pick me up from everything I've showed on my YouTube channel and my Facebook? People were more gunning towards AI and whatnot. It's cigarette time when there's only 2 people in here. That's the rule. Maybe I could go dumpster driving tonight. That's not a bad idea. How you doing, P? There we got a few more people. Yeah, YouTube is weird with numbers. I had to keep refreshing. Yeah, it's an internet thing. Probably interference. It's always done that since I first came here. Yeah, it's good to refresh. Maybe that's too much competition. You just seem like you have a lot to offer. Competition. Dude, Seattle sucks. That's what I was going to say. New York, fuck, man, how would I afford it? New Orleans is the place for me. I just didn't want to be there for Mardi Gras and all the silliness. I've done it for so many years. But you're not wrong. I'm not mad. It is what it is. I think that's what people think. But I can sell my art on the street in New Orleans. I had people stop their cars. And believe it or not, if you're willing to sew, they think you're pretty fucking special in New Orleans. You know? Not like the rest of the country. They're open-minded. People are more willing to help you. Maybe they're drunk. I don't know. But I'm not. I have no reason to lie to you. I've had my art on top of coffee shops, Mardi Gras floats. My paintings have been in bars. I don't have no reason to lie to you. I know a man that holds my art right now, and he's got all kinds of famous painters, and he has my stuff. You know, it's a very open-minded scene down there. People hang out around the cathedral there, and they know me. You know, it's another reason why I left. I didn't want to get too high profile. People were stopping their cars and shit. It's kind of freaking me out. Man. So I dipped, and I still think I made the right decision. I know what New Orleans is. It's my home. It's awesome. But I needed to go out into the world for inspiration and several reasons, you know. But hey, man, I may die tomorrow. At least I tried, and I accomplished a few things for such a pathetic person that I am. You know. Do you need water, girl? Right now, taking care of P is also a very important part of my life too. This ain't for me. I don't know what I'd do if it was just me. Eating your crunchies? Let me give you some water so you can slog up with the crunchies. Yeah, I've learned a lot, man. Having people come up in your face and tell you that your art sucks, and then having people tell you your art's so awesome, and it says to is what you mean. I've seen shit go in reverse. They're limiting me. If you read the YouTube thing, they limit you. They don't put me out there. I'm shadow banned because of the trolls. But I'm not trying to cry about it either. I'm not trying to give you a sob story, but our YouTube fantasy was fucking shattered a long time ago. Yep. All I know is it seems like every other channel creator YouTube's content are not happy with the last update. I don't care. I don't care. I can't win anyhow. I always think of the Lord, I will never be royal. See, that would be a good idea. People love dogs. A stream where P-Dubs does mischief. She don't really do mischief, dude. She sleeps a lot. But they do like her more than me. Anytime I put myself on camera, we get low views. Be all right, dude. I'm pretty resilient. I've learned a lot. If anything, YouTube put me in my place. I ain't shit. So I can hang with it. It's not any different than the rest of my life. When you left one time, she did a bunch of silly things. She does a lot of silly things, and she is cute, but I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm not above it. I'm not above it. I had a vision of what this was going to be, and you know, I had to I don't know. I had to do things their way. They're very strict. For one thing, you understand why it's so quiet and boring is because we're not allowed to have fucking music. That's number one. That makes it really fucking funny. And, you know, I have to take care of her, so that kind of keeps me limited on how much time. And I want to spend time with her too. You know, while we're both still here. I don't know. The whole thing's fucked up, man. It can be depressing. It rarely is as exciting as it was when I first started. And we've been harassed and harassed and harassed. I mean, I'm not accusing you, but you could very well be the guy that's stalking me, you know. He goes to great lengths to mess with me. So, and I don't know him from nowhere. So that had a big effect on us. But, you know, my story's pretty boring, I guess. You have the DumpStarr and P-Dub song. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, Evan. Thank you for that. I just don't know how to fit it into an intro. I've never had an intro to my channel. But it's pretty cool. I like it. I think you're very talented, Evan. And I appreciate you. I hope you get your oven. I hope you get your oven. Yeah, no matter what, I still did more than most people expected out of me. So I'm proud of that. And, you know, we'll never be royal. I would, man, I don't know. It is what it is. Right now, tonight's not the time for me to get depressed about it, that's for sure. We just want to get the rent. If anybody can donate and help us out with the rent, that's all we really care about, man. Taking care of her, try to make some badass sweatshirts, and then one day we're going to die. You know, that's all. I don't do drugs with the money. I know I've been accused of that, but you could, I can take a piss test on stream to show you that all I smoke is marijuana, and if I don't have the money for it, I don't smoke it. The rent comes first, so P-Dubs is safe. She doesn't deserve to be out there. So it's kind of like a charity, you know what I mean? Someone put her out to die. So it's just my ongoing fuck you to that person. Really and truthfully. And also I love her. I mean, I love her, you know, first and foremost. But on the other side of it, I wanted her to live since they wanted her to die. Because I know what that feels like. People get off on hating on me. And I get off on surviving. You know, and I'm always as honest as I can be. So that's the real truth of it all. The longer I survive, it's like a big middle finger to the fucking haters. The people that went out of their way to try to destroy me. And her. Because they most definitely did not care about her happiness. I wish she could have had a better owner, but she got me. We needed each other. I needed her just as much as she needed me. But, yeah, it ain't all fucking glitz and glam. It's a shame too, because I could make you 1,000 fucking fresh, original designs, and we could have a company, but nobody wants to take the risk. Nobody cares to take the risk. I could put the whole fucking clothing thing on its fucking head. I know I could. But I don't have the fucking primals on there. I watched it last night. It was badass. The one next Sunday is going to be real fucking wild. You don't watch the new ones on Adult Swim? Well, last night's episode was badass. I guess it's on HBO the next day, so you should watch it tonight. It was good. The townspeople ran him off, and he ended up somewhere really weird. And he finally got to see his reflection too, and see that what he's become. Well, Primal's badass. The way this new season started off was fucking badass, dude. I like it. It's been my new thing to watch every Sunday night at 11:30, I think it is. Yeah, I'm down with it. The one I saw, he was catching fish and he ran away from the pterodactyl and hid in a tree. Yeah, that seems like the older ones. Well, this internet really is fucking up, ain't it? What the fuck, dude? Let me see. What could I do? Literally have no chat coming up. Yeah, I don't know. Just try to refresh it. Maybe if I go completely out of YouTube, I could come back. If we could get JC to put the donation links in the chat. The one I already read that one. Primal's on BTV. Huh. Yeah, if anybody wants to help us, man, we sure could use the help. Otherwise, I don't know what we're going to do. What time is it? On the West Coast, it is 8:20 p.m. And it is February the 23rd. It's just ticking away, ain't it, guys? Yeah, there's definitely a big time lag going on in here. But it could be due to other people using it, things blocking the signal. Fuck, the power's gone out I don't know how many times. There's a way to make you the primary person on the internet too. I just kind of forgot how to do it. I think you have to get an app. Oh, thank you. Wow, it wouldn't come in for JC that time. It's probably the signal, don't you think? Yeah, it'd be, if you could just fucking come on and stream, it'd be fucking super easy, but you gotta know all these little weird fucking clicks and quirks about it. It was true. The Black Phone wasn't a movie. Let's see what else. How long have you had P-dubs? Like 15 years. My girlfriend said there's a little dog out there trying to attack our pit bull. I said, really? I immediately knew what dog it was. And because I'd seen her prancing around in the warehouse. And this is when we lived in a warehouse. And I grabbed her up. And that night there was a fucking storm. There was a flood even. So we took her in. And I thought, man, I can't have a little dog. I'm not a little dog guy. And after about a week, I was like, I love this dog and I'm not ever giving her up. And I had to pull a gun on somebody over her. The guy that put her out to die. He was a piece of shit anyways. He was a fucking perv. He was the only person in that warehouse that didn't belong there. He didn't do art. He wasn't in a band. Like, there was no reason for this guy to be there, and he just creeped on everybody. Why did he put her out to die? I think because she peed all over his room, and he thought she had a bladder problem, and we never had a problem with her. Just treat her with a little bit of respect and be nice to her. And she was always responsive. She'll tell you when she's got to go outside. And he had all these piss pads he was buying from the Dollar Tree or whatever, and there was always a stack of these piss pads outside. Yeah, but I don't tell that story to be like, oh, look at me, I rescued her. I just want you to know how it went down, and how I want you to know how my mind works, right? You put a dog out to die, I want to fuck your plan up. If I had 25K, I'd send it to you. I know you could build something. Oh yeah, I mean, if you could just help us out with $100, it would help us, dude. Anything to give these people for the rent so we can survive another week. I mean, anything really. And like I said, I'd be willing to, sell sweatshirts cheap. But I don't know what $25,000 in seed money. Damn, that's a lot. Like I said, first thing I'd do, I'd probably call Dan to help me, and I'd try to get a shop or a warehouse to work in. Something. Maybe a piece of land. Gotta have power, though. But it's fun to think about. I appreciate that thought, Rocky Road. I know you're just trying to help. Right now, I just want to make it easier for me and P is all I want to do. I've had people tell me the only redeemable quality I have is that I save P dubs. she's touched a lot of people over the years. I just love her. I just treat her like my child, really. Yeah. She makes me happy. I never feel quite alone. I mean, I feel alone, but she's here going through it with me. I just wish we had it a little bit better, but as long as we keep making it, that's the best we can do. Like I say, you got to try to be humble. You got to try to be appreciative. Hey, girl, I'm coming to get your pettings. I didn't expect her to get these bumps on her, but we all get old. Huh, P? It's my little girl. We used to play and play and play and play. You never wanted to stop playing, remember? You loved biting your daddy. Huh? Remember that? Where's the babies at? Where's Jeffrey? Where you put the baby? Where's the baby, girl? You never bring the babies out anymore. Used to have a lot of fun with the babies. Huh. Little mama, little Louisiana girl. It's my little Louisiana baby. Yeah, been all over the country. You're a good girl. You do a good job for your daddy. Yes, you do. We appreciate you so much. You're a really good girl. You let me know anybody comes. You let one get by yesterday, but that ain't your fault. Everybody gets sleepy. If I have to, we'll throw everything away and I'll take care of you on the street. That's always the way it goes. Fuck clothes, fuck possessions. My battery banks, the battery banks I've had since I started streaming are blowing up now. I put stickers around them, to keep them from blowing up. And like 2 of them blew up and I didn't even know it. This one still works. I was kind of happy because I know I don't have to carry it. And I think battery banks are getting smaller too, so with a little bit of luck, maybe it won't be so bad. But yeah. Guys, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Sharing it helps us out because we're pretty much banned on YouTube. I don't know if they're ever going to give us advanced features again. But, they ain't pumping us into the algorithm. Pretty much every viewer we got, we owe it to you guys. Pretty much. I'd put more into YouTube if I could, but it don't come in. Oh, and also, YouTube doesn't pay us. We've never gotten any money from YouTube. Have you noticed battery banks work good when you first buy them and then they get bad? I did a whole stream about it. So what you do is you take your battery bank and you go out and you test it. And if that motherfucker don't work, before you leave Best Buy, you take it back or wherever you get it. I've literally charged my phone off of battery banks and then take them back because they'd start acting funny and doing weird shit. Like they'd show a full charge, but all of a sudden they'd be like one bar or whatever. Take them back in. Yeah, you need to check them when you get them, like you would a vape or something. Really. Is this lint in my hair? Sure is. Fucking lint. But yeah. Yep. And then they get bad. I had so many battery banks. They're so heavy. This one's been good though. I forget what the name is. Something with an A. My disposable vape sucks too. What the fuck? Yeah, you should check them. You never know how old they are, really, is what it is. Let's see, what time is it? 8:31. Let's stay on here a little bit longer. See what the news is doing. Yep. Do. Have you ever known a homeless person that uses a CPAP machine? No. I'm sure there are, though. I probably need one. You know? I probably need one myself. I'm just happy when I wake up. If I stop sleeping or if I stop breathing while I'm asleep, I mean, it's the way it goes. That's how I look at it. There's been times I can't really sleep with a sweatshirt on. Fucks up I feel like I'm fucking being strangled. So that's another reason why I don't want to be out there. But mainly P-dubs. But yeah, there's people with serious illnesses on the street, of course. I know I've definitely seen oxygen tanks. Oh, here's an interview with T.I. Might be an interesting interview. Put down your phone and embrace boredom. This fucking news is just fucking a mess. Well, I guess, I don't know, what time is it now? Fucking thing won't even work anymore. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, guys, please, if you're under 18, you can't be in here. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Could use the help. Maybe one day we'll make it to 19K or 20K or whatever. Maybe. I guess tomorrow's another day. If anybody could help us out, I mean, anything helps. It's all going towards rent. I'll tell you that much. And if you want a sweatshirt. But we'll be working on sweatshirts tonight for a little while. So I have to make sure to divide my time right. Because that's important too. Maybe I'll come up with something somebody likes. I think a lot of people are just, they're not into art at all. I've had people tell me every week they're going to get a sweatshirt and then they just fucking act like I'm stupid. Oh, I got you, man. I promise, bro. But that's the way, you know, people are about a lot of things. So I don't need to take it personal. They're just not art lovers. Shit. Donate for me to send sweatshirts to someone else if you don't like them. You know what I mean? I want to do that too. I want to give them away for free, but I mean, obviously I don't have the shipping. So, you know, it wouldn't hurt to just get rid of them. Anchor, yeah, that's what it is. My battery bank. Wow, there's a major lag in here, making things quite difficult. So what else? What else? It's a hard knock life. Keep on keeping on. You going to bed? Yeah, you have a good night too, JC. Appreciate you. I'm gonna stay here for a little while longer. Might as well. As long as I got a little bit of time to maybe pull off something badass, art-wise, after I get off here, you know. At least the trolls have been are getting bored. You know, they lost so many times. I mean, what can you expect? We got nothing for them to take from us anymore. Maybe they finally understood. They ain't gonna push it. And they better not. All I want to do is see them in jail. And I know there's a lot of you that hide and act nice to me and then fucking turn around and fucking shit on me too. I'm not dumb. There we go. What's up, big dog? Roll up to my town for what? For why? Roll up to my town. See, I shouldn't have even talked about the trolls because here they are now. And we're going to have this big fucking fight thing. I'm not coming to you. You know what I mean? I mean, you know where I'm at. So let's quit playing that game. Damn, I can't even find you on my fucking... What a pain in the ass. I'll have to have Pua look at your channel or something. Yeah, good night to JC and thank you, man. We're going to roll to your town. Yeah, what am I going to roll on? That seems pretty crazy. You're the one that wants trouble with me and you want me to come to you. No, I think you can do your job. It's not like you're some hot chick I'm trying to go. Call ice on me, bro. That'll be the end of you. Don't you understand? You're done. You keep fucking blowing sunshine up your own skirt. But guess what, bud? You're done. Done, done, done. All you are now is just an alt account in the chat. That's it. You think you're gonna survive making false reports on people? Yeah, you're on a fucking alt. You're a fucking alt all the way around. Go grab an alt. Don't come back. That's my advice. But yeah, you just lost that one. Thank you, Pua. We're aware of your Texas tennis fucking been banned many times, I see. Yeah, he definitely has. He's a hoe. He's what we call a hoe. Come on here talking this shit. It's so hilarious too. Roll up to my town. No. Why would I do that? We're not friends. What's in it for me? I'll spend money I don't have fucking to get over there so you can fucking do something dastardly to me? No, bro. You half-ass son bitch. You're out of your mind. Fucking, we didn't threaten you. We were having a great night till you came along. Roll up to my town. Yeah, sure. I'm going to put that effort into you. You're dreaming. If it makes you feel tough, though, Mr. Alternate Anonymous account, I think I know who you are, but it don't matter. To me, you're nothing. You're anonymous. The difference is I'm not hiding and you aren't. So what you think about that? Hello, Pua. Yeah, what you think about that? So one-sided. Oh, it's okay. I like saying hi to you, Pua. I don't think we say hi enough. I appreciate you. I know it ain't easy. Yeah. That's probably one of the guys that was in here pretending to be my friend. And then they come in under some fucking weird ass alt. Justin Morgan or whatever. What do you mean to me? You just fucking called me out, told me to come to your house. What kind of weirdo are you? What kind of weirdo are you? You're silly. Yeah, you are. We're going to go there again. There's been a whole lot of laughs about you, really. Talking to the motel owner. We both think you're fucking pathetic. That's the thing, man. You try to mess with somebody's head and then they start analyzing you, and it's pretty easy to see who's the incompetent here. You know, you hit the wall. I mean, you flat pancaked out on the wall. You don't scare anybody. I know you want to. I know you want to be this big badass bully, but forget about it. Do yourself a favor and leave us alone. We know your opinion. We know that you think you're the shiznits. But I think we both, or I know that you're not. Can't even stand in front of a person. But you'll just say anything. You'll say anything. Because you don't think you'll ever have to back it up. I'm still right here where you doxed me. So, what's that tell you? What does that tell you, bud? You never fuck with somebody that has a lot less to lose than you do. I'll probably make your hair turn white. Yeah, we both know these trolls are scared to death. By definition, all that counts. Little tiny teenager type pranks. They give me a break. You think there's anything to be scared of such a weak ass fucking person? Whose biggest fucking thing he's gonna do is send a pizza here and fucking fuck some worker over? It don't mean nothing to me, and I don't get in trouble for it. You understand? So you lost. Why don't you just say it to me? For God's sakes, admit that you fucking got fucking bested, bro. And go the F away. Go back to where you were before you got this big idea to torture me. I was born in torture, bro. I don't think you know what hard is. I don't think you know what hard is, dog. Maybe hitting that pookie pipe a little too hard. Got no love for haters. Still don't got no chat on my screen. This is crazy. Let's see. How could I make the chat come back? This? No. Try this. Nope. So what's the deal, YouTube? That's your new thing, is I can't even see the chat? Damn, dude. That's nutty. Maybe tomorrow it'll get better. That's all we can hope for. There's literally no chat. I can't even look at my own shit. Just keep refreshing. Refreshing. Could refresh this one too. This is the source one here. Boy. This is crazy. It's a bug. I don't care. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a conspiracy. You guys have all the control of my stuff, huh? Wouldn't you love that? Too bad it's not the case. Yeah, it's not the case, dog. I know you guys would love it, though. If you could just kick me off of here or fuck my shit up or take it. I know how you guys are. I know how you work. I do. I know how you think. Also, man, it just ain't showing up. What a fucking piece of crap. What time is it, though? Can I see the time at least? 8:50. I wish Donald Trump would go the fuck away from my algorithm. I'm tired of hearing about him. What else we got? Where's my refund? Is this the dog that was abandoned at the airport? Yep. That was in Las Vegas. Meet the officer who adopted the dog abandoned at Harry Reid. Oh, what a cute dog, too. At Harry Reid Airport. Are these the people that abandoned the dog? You're some sick fucks. Yeah, let's talk more about the people that left their dog at the airport. How come they don't show them? What a cutie. Just wanted to be loved. They named the dog Jet Blue. He got babies now. He's hanging out. He's a cutie. Shouts out to Denny and Dan Morgan for the donations tonight too, guys. I want to say that. Thank you so much. Dan helping us out with our phone. We actually have a phone now, so that's going to help us possibly get a job. We just keep falling behind and no money from last week, so got to figure that out. Do a little bit of art tonight. Keep cool. I don't get too much anxiety, and we did the best we can. The fucking trolls lose another day. And they really should admit it, but Denny and Dan, yes, thank you. Very kind of them. Appreciate everyone that's helped us. And like, we're not even mad at the people that lied about getting sweatshirts. I mean, that's what you do. Some people, they stick to their word. Some people just lie and don't even realize they're lying. But I know you are. I know who you are. Cat narrowly escapes coyotes. Wow. Coyotes are crazy. I've seen them just about everywhere I've been. There's more and more. More and more coyotes out there. Yep, some of this news ain't even worth reading. Concerns are growing over chatbots, causing users to go into delusional spirals. We have to be stronger than the chatbots, guys. I don't think these chatbots can send me into a spiral. I would never use a chatbot for a counselor either. It's pretty dumb. It pushes YouTubers into a delusional spiral. Wow, isn't that nice? Yeah, bow down, chatbot. It's for support in clinical and forensic neuro. Like, right there, you're fucking up. Why would you use a chatbot for a therapist? Seems pretty dumb. Oh, it sent me down the wrong road. Yeah, I imagine it did. I imagine it did, dude. Oh, chatbot, tell me where I'm going wrong in life, chatbot. Chatbot's like, where do I start? You know, you should go play in traffic or something. You're like, damn, chatbot, that's pretty cold. Oh, I'm going down the spiral. I ain't afraid. Chatbot didn't grow up with my stepdad or my brother or live in my shitty ass town. I've never used, I use Siri, but I don't use any of that shit. Chat GT, whatever the hell it is. And nope, I don't need it. Sometimes I just turn this shit off and it ain't nothing but a thing. Chicken wing on a string. I would like to go to a yard sale or something and find a fucking $65,000 painting though. That's an amazing story. If you could catch it. There's been old women that had china and stuff that was literally fucking 1,000 years old and shit. Yeah. Wow. I didn't know Kim Gordon was 70 years old either from Sonic Youth. That blows my mind. That's fucking wild. I just see a light flashing or something. Maybe I've been on here too long. All right, guys, we're getting off here. Shouts out to Dan and Denny and Pua and JC and all you good people. We'll see you tomorrow.